today, I want to ask you something. What if you were already whole and complete and that there was nothing to heal? What if? What would that mean for your life in this moment? If there was nothing to heal and if everything was perfect just as it is right now? It is something that I've come more into the acceptance of myself just over the last couple of days, really. That there is nothing to heal. There is nothing to change. And sometimes we get so caught up just waiting for some perfect circumstance, waiting for something to align itself before its time. And all of this is just a distortion of reality, of where it is that we are right now, of who it is that we are right now. The thing is that we're all looking to grow. We all want to grow. It's just a natural part of being a human. We want to grow, and it's also a natural part of the universe. Everything grows. But when we keep saying that we are not whole and complete as we are in this moment, we start getting stuck because we don't tap into the growth that naturally happens as we are tapped into who it is that we really are in this moment. Because that is always a force carrying us forward. Maybe it is one that we can't really control that much, which can be a bit scary, because when you surrender to the moment of believing, or not just believing, but knowing that you are whole and complete right now and that there's nothing that needs to change, that's when you tap into detachment. Because usually we're so attached to something. We're attached to this. We're attached to our ideas that we need to reach enlightenment, that we need to heal ourselves. We're attached to a lot of different matrices that only exists as to be in opposition of this very vulnerable state of accepting myself fully as I am, recognizing that I am whole and complete in this moment already. You are ready, my friend. You're ready right now. There's nothing that you can do to add on to what it is that's going on right now. There's nothing more that can happen for you to be more ready than what you are in this moment right now. It is true that we carry, in a lot of cases, a lot of stuff from our past, a lot of garbage that we accumulated and that are just stored here within our being at this moment. But here is the thing. All of those things, our shadow, all of that is something to be embraced. Something to recognize that it shouldn't be different. And also in that acceptance that even this part of who I am is supposed to be fully accepted and loved. It's whole and complete as it is. The more we step out on that other side where we feel empowered again. Because we start moving through all of these things that we buried within us. When we start to not reject it anymore, but to start embracing this moment of where it is that we are. And just be like, damn, I am whole and complete in this moment, not in the next. There is never gonna be a next moment where I'm whole and complete. You are whole and complete right now. There's nothing more to do. Here you are, whole and complete, just as you are. I know, it feels really weird to say that, because I live my life pretending that I'm not whole and complete as I am in this way. Even though in a lot of cases we don't even understand that we're doing it, because it's just unconscious programs. It's a little bit of people pleasing, because I feel some guilt or some shame that makes me react in a way so to distract myself from these emotions by making people validate me and adjusting myself in ways so that they react to me in a certain way as to not trigger this state of these emotions, that if I have these emotions I'm not whole and complete. Like, no, fuck that. All of these programs that we have, the chase for the relationships, our attachments, which leads us to be unable to detach, which is where the universe is always working for us, because the universe is truly working for you, my friend. When you allow the universe to step in and do the work, that can only happen in a state of detachment. And a detached state comes from feeling and knowing that you're whole and complete right now. You don't have to do anything about your energy. You can exist with it, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it makes no fucking sense. You are whole and complete, my friend. Right now. Nothing needs to change. And the more that you tap into that and just allow that, the more your life is going to start to snowball into something amazing. Because that's just the nature of this universe. It's always trying to push the abundance into your life, but we keep rejecting it because we have to be connected to the universe for that to happen. And the universe is working through this energetic river that is flowing through our emotions. And when we start picking out certain things in the river and hold on to it and say, well, this part of the river, I can't be an experience of this part because that means that I'm not good enough. It means that I can't be loved, where a lot of our beliefs and our programs are coming from. This belief that we're not whole and complete already, that there's something that needs to change about us. When we let that go and simply embrace life, who we are in this moment, as perfection, as whole and complete already, then this river starts flowing. And you're free. And life just turns out amazing. You feel amazing. New inspiration starts to come to you. New ideas. Everything is just being downloaded into you. You are just feeling like you can do anything. And you go after things. You feel good. Some days you also feel bad. That's fine too. You're in the flow of it. You don't judge it as good or bad, a good situation or a bad situation anymore. You're simply here for the experience of it. It's not about more of this, less of that. It's not about right, wrong. It's about removing the perspective and simply being. Because perspectives are for the brain, and we're not trying to operate from the brain anymore. We're trying to tap into the flow of the universe, which is simply awareness over things. It doesn't have a perspective, it's just here. When you start seeing yourself as whole and complete in this moment, your healing journey ends. I hope this one was as exciting for you as it was for me, because this is just a big realization that I've had in my life recently. And also just a big shift in my own being, finally more into this state of allowance and acceptance, where the doors of possibilities really are opening up, and I'm feeling it within myself. And I know that that is something available to you too, if you start seeing yourself as whole and complete now. So that choice is up to you, my friend. I know it's scary to do and make that shift into actually accepting instead of being in rejection. But I know you can do it. Make sure you don't miss my next live stream, which is going to be on this Monday. You can check it out in my Discord community. I'll leave the links down below. And I'll see you in the next video, my friends.